In this video, you will learn how to become a notary loan signing agent in North Carolina. In this video you will learn how to become a notary loan signing agent in North Carolina. We will cover the 9 steps to get started. Be sure to watch the entire video so you do not miss any of the 9 steps. Step 1. Meet the basic requirements. The first step to become a notary signing agent in North Carolina is that you will need to meet the basic requirements of the state of North Carolina. These requirements are as follows. You must be at least 18 years of age or legally emancipated by the court. You must legally live in the United States. You must live or have a regular place of work or business in North Carolina. You will need to have a high school diploma or the equivalent such as a GED. You need to be able to read and write English. Step 2. Purchase the North Carolina Notary Public Manual. Next, to become a notary loan signing agent in North Carolina, you will need to purchase the North Carolina Notary Public Manual. This manual was created by the North Carolina Department of the Secretary of State, and it's a requirement that you will need to buy it and review it. We have placed a link to the North Carolina Notary Public Manual below this video, or you can find it on the North Carolina Department of the Secretary of State website. Step 3. Take a notary public course. The next step in the process to become a notary signing agent in North Carolina is that you will need to take a 6-hour notary course at a local community college. This course will cover how to perform proper notarizations, things you cannot do as a notary, and all of the basic things you will need to know. This course may be a full-day course or it may be done over 2 days. You will need a valid ID to apply. It is possible that the Notary Public Manual discussed in Step 2 may be provided as part of the course, so check that to be sure. We have placed a link to the colleges that offer this course below this video, or you can find them on the North Carolina Secretary of State website. Step 4. Pass the North Carolina Notary Public Exam. Next on the road to become a North Carolina notary loan signing agent is that you will need to take and pass the North Carolina Notary Public Exam. Once you complete the 6-hour course from the local college as discussed in Step 3, the college will give you the notary exam. You will need a score of 80% to pass the notary exam. This test will cover your knowledge of being a notary, especially subjects from the North Carolina Notary Public Manual. You can take the exam 3 times within a 30-day period. If you fail all 3 attempts, you will need to take the notary public course again. Step 5. Submit your notary application. The next step on the journey to become a notary signing agent in North Carolina is that you will need to submit your notary application to the North Carolina Secretary of State. You will need to submit the application within 3 months of completing the notary course. The application fee is $50. You can pay by check or money order made payable to the North Carolina Secretary of State. Be sure you complete the form in its entirety. There should be no blank spaces or they will decline the application. Also, you will need to have your course instructor sign the form. You should not sign it though, because you will need to sign the application in front of a notary public who will notarize your signature. If you are a non-US citizen, you must also submit proof of legal residence, for example, work visa, permanent resident card. You can mail the application to the address shown in the form. You can get the application from your course instructor, at the Register of Deeds office, or from the North Carolina Secretary of State website. We have placed a link to the application below this video as well. Step 6. Take an oath of office. Next, to become a notary loan signing agent in North Carolina is that you will need to take the North Carolina Oath of Office. Your application should be processed within 72 hours once it is received. Once the North Carolina Department of the Secretary of State approves your application, which should be within 2 weeks, they will send you the notary oath notification letter either by mail or email. You will then need to go to the Register of Deeds office in the county where you live and take an oath. This must be done within 45 days of your receipt of the notary oath notification letter. Be sure to bring identification to prove who you are. There will be a $10 fee. You will receive your notary commission certificate at the Register of Deeds office once you take the oath and pay the fee. Step 7. Get a notary seal. Your next step to become a notary loan signing agent in North Carolina is that you will need to obtain a North Carolina notary seal. North Carolina General Statutes 10b-37 states that a notary is required to use an official stamp or seal to authenticate all notarial acts. You can purchase a notary seal at most office supply stores. When you get your seal, be sure it complies with all regulations of the state notary laws. Here are specifics about the seal from the North Carolina Department of the Secretary of State. A notary shall affix the notary's official seal near the notary's official signature on the notarial certificate of a record. A notary's official seal shall include all of the following elements: the notary's name exactly as commissioned, the words Notary Public, the county of commissioning, including the word county or the abbreviation CO, the words North Carolina or the abbreviation NC or NC. The notary seal may be either circular or rectangular in shape. Upon receiving a commission or recommission on or after October 1, 2006, a notary shall not use a circular seal that is less than 1.5 inches, nor more than 2 inches in diameter. The rectangular seal shall not be over 1 inch high and 2.5 inches long. The perimeter of the seal shall contain a border that is visible when impressed. Alterations to any information contained within the seal as embossed or stamped on the record are prohibited. A notarial seal, as it appears on a record, may contain the permanently imprinted, handwritten, or typed date the notary's commission expires. Any reference in the general statutes to the seal of a notary shall include the stamp of a notary, and any reference to the stamp of a notary shall include the seal of the notary. The failure of a notarial seal to comply with the requirements of this section shall not affect the sufficiency, validity, or enforceability of the notarial certificate, but shall constitute a violation of the notary's duties. Step 8. Get and keep a notary journal. The next step to become a notary signing agent in North Carolina is that you will need to get a North Carolina notary journal. Keeping a notary journal in North Carolina is a requirement, and it's just good business practice anyway. A notary journal can help to provide proof should you ever need to prove that you took the proper steps to identify the signer of a document. Step 9. Learn to become profitable as a notary loan signing agent. Although this step is not a mandatory requirement by the state to become a notary loan signing agent in North Carolina, it's probably the most important step if you wish to create a thriving business. The steps to this point taught you how to become a notary public. This is because you must first become a notary public before you can begin doing notary loan signings. Now that you have that part done, it's time to learn how to take your notary commission and use it to generate a successful notary loan signing agent business. You will need to learn how to do this, and we have placed a link to one of the top notary loan signing agent courses on the market below this video. This course will teach you how to do loan signings, where to get jobs, meeting escrow standards, and so much more. Look below this video to get the link to learn more about this course. Note, the information in this video is subject to change. Check with your state to verify current requirements. This video is not intended as legal advice and/or state/federal notary public training. Check with your state to be sure that loan signing agents are utilized in the closing process. Always follow your state's notary laws and best practices. Please don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel.